Welcome to today's video. Actually, trade recap. This trade I took yesterday on Wednesday, but then I didn't get the time to record the video. So here we go. We're gonna head into the charts and we're gonna see how it played out. Right? I'm gonna explain why I took the trade, what it is that I was looking for, and once those things are met, we'll take the trades. Ease. So going into the day, our daily bias was this for ES and Nasdaq. On the higher time frames, the 4 hour and the 1 hour, they were both bearish, right? Meaning we were dumping. So coming into the day, that means I will be looking for shorts, right? So let me mark out this. I forgot to mark out London's high here. Let me use this one. Okay, on my PC things are lagging, but I think we could. So let's see if we marked it out this side also. Pretty sure we didn't. Okay, there. Then another thing to keep in mind is that we didn't have any high impact news for the day, right? So we're just gonna play the candlesticks and I'll tell you what I'm looking for. Remember, we're looking for shorts, so we're looking for some form of manipulation to the upside like this, and then rotate downwards and take out all the lows down there, right? So that's what I was looking for initially. So let's go. Boom. Okay, so instead we swept out this low, right? And then we broke structure to the upside up there on Nasdaq. Let's see for ES if we did the same. Yes, we did. So we swept out this low, broke structure up here, right? So we are basically bullish. What this means now is we will be waiting for a 5-minute retracement into either a fair value gap or equilibrium, right? And then once we fill those, or once we retrace into those confluences, then we're gonna take longs. So let's see. Again, we're gonna have to wait up until 1550 if you look down here, because 20 minutes into the market we do nothing, right? So 1550 down there. Up until then we don't look for trades. Okay, there we go. The 1550. Now we can go to M1, right? Because we didn't have any fair value gaps on M5. So what are we looking for? This already happened to the side, but we're looking for a break. Okay, wait, let me do this. Damn, my PC, right? So damn, and it's not even that old, but it's so slow, man. But it's fine. Anyway, we're looking for a breakdown here on both, on ES, right? Because there's a low there. Why? We're looking for the breakdown, filling a fair value gap or equilibrium. In this case, it's gonna be equilibrium because we don't have fair value gaps. Then for Nasdaq, we're gonna look for the same because we have a low down there, down here, right? Actually for Nasdaq we have this fair value gap here between here, which we can invest, right? Let me mark it out. This here. Okay, so let's play a few bars and see what happens. Okay, so on Nasdaq we invest that fair value gap and even broke structure to the downside, right, with this candlestick. Let's see what happened on ES. Let me yeah, so on ES we broke structure down here as well. So what are we looking for? A break of structure up, right, or an inverse fair value gap up. So on ES we have this fair value gap here, right, which we can invest. And then on Nasdaq same goes, we have this fair value gap up here. Let me remove this one because it was invest already. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Okay, what we now have, we have this high up here, which we can, meaning we can break the structure up, right, because we made a new high and a new low. So this fair value gap now it's too far, so we're gonna rely on the break of structure at the moment, right? Let's see if ES did the same. If yes, then perfect, because we're not gonna wait up until we invest that fair value gap. Okay, we do. So we have this high up here, there, right? So let's see. Okay, so on ES we actually broke structure up, and then on Nasdaq we did the same. So which index are we gonna take the trade on? Is it gonna be Nasdaq or ES? Now in this case it's gonna be ES because it is the first index which broke structure upwards, right, and meaning it is leading to the upside. So we're gonna take trades on ES. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna say buy there, right? I'm gonna say 2 lots because there is multiple draws of liquidity that we can target. Then my stop loss will be on the second low, right, not this one but the second one down here. Then my first take profit will be the Asia high, right? Again, once we hit our first take profit, I'm gonna move the stops from down here to break even. Then my second take profit will be up there. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, there we go. And then I actually took this trade and then I didn't record it obviously. So let's see how it went out, or how it played out. And there, so the first take profit was hit, right, as it moved too quick, but then once that happens we move the stops to here, so that in case price decides to reverse, then we don't end the day with a loss, right, we end the day positive. So move that to break even, then we continue. And there, so we got stopped out at break even, we didn't even hit this high and our second take profit. So we only hit our first take profit, and then price stopped us at break even. Now, do I look for another opportunity to enter a trade after this happened? No, I don't. we already made profit for the day, so that's fine with me. You see, so you just have to follow your plan and stick to the rules that you have set out for yourself. So that's how I traded on Wednesday. And with that being said, thank you for watching the video. I'll see you on to the next one. Cheers.